In today's video, we've got our last quarterfinal. We have Battleships by Baseball Extravaganza against Slice 2 by Lucky Mum. Now, both of these strategies finished on exactly the same amount. So we're unsure which one to go first. We've got our $1,000 bankroll. Now, whichever one goes first could make a massive difference because if you watched quarterfinal 3, we had I Am Naveen's exclusive D'Alembert went first, hit some massive bad luck, and then we watched the second strategy play out, and I Am Naveen's exclusive D'Alembert would have won every single spin. So I think if this lands in slice 1, then slice 1 will go first, which I think that is. Oh, I don't know if it is or not now. Let me have a quick look. I've got them both saved. It's 34 covered, yeah. The reason why I've done that is because I was never told with slice 1 if you start at slice 1 or if you follow the winner. And we've just had 34, which is in slice 1. So therefore, both are happening. I'm following the winner and I'm starting at slice 1. So if you haven't seen slice, it's called slice 2. There's 2 slices of the wheel set up. I'll explain a little bit more when this ball drops. We got off to a nice start. So remember, guys, we're doing 20 spins each on this one. On a winner, we are just going to repeat the bet. So this is what the slice looks like. We start at 22 and we go all the way to 34. That's our first slice of the wheel, okay? We are staying at this level and the progression is a D'Alembert. So we're staying on this slice and the progression is a D'Alembert style progression. So if you lose, you increase by 1 unit, which is $22. You win, you decrease by $22. If you hit a jackpot number, you move over to slice 2. Now, the problem is, oh, just hit a jackpot number. I was about to say, the problem is we might never hit a jackpot number and move over to slice 2, but we have. So we're going to. So we're going to move over to slice 2. Now, slice 2 covers the opposite numbers. So we're on 6 all the way around to 9, and we have that 0. So if you're on slice 1, you have 19 winning numbers. If you're on slice 2, you have 19 winning numbers. So we're always favourite to win, just ever so slightly favourite to win. But built into our winners, we have jackpot numbers. So I'll show you the jackpot numbers for slice. We're on slice 2, aren't we? So we repeat the bet. We go up a unit as per the D'Alembert system. And let me zoom into the board so you can see these jackpot numbers. We have, so you can see that it splits set up mainly. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 splits. But then we also have straight up numbers 31, 24, and 16 on this slice 2. Hopefully we get back to slice 1. I can remind you of the jackpot numbers on slice 1. So we're not there right now. From memory, it's 0 and 21, and I can't remember what the other one is. Let's just repeat this bet. Add a unit. D'Alembert system. So if we hit a winner, we are going to come back down to a $44 bet. Currently on a $66 bet. So if it loses, the next one is an $88 bet. If it wins, the next one is a $44 bet. Interestingly, with this setup, because you have those jackpot numbers, it means the other winners win less. So if you just win, lose, is that? Oh, we just missed it, I think. That's just in slice 1. Right, let's repeat. Add a unit. Yeah, it is. Let me just zoom into the... So with this, 34 is we're on slice 2. 34 is in slice 1. Number 6 is in slice 2. So we just missed out on it. What was I trying to explain then? I think I was trying to explain that despite having 19 numbers covered, you don't basically win even money. The jackpot numbers pay a lot. The other numbers pay significant. A $22 bet, I think, pays. Well, we're going to find out now. Oh, we just hit a jackpot number. I can't really succinctly explain this because we keep on hitting jackpot numbers, which is great. I can move over to slice 1. I can show you the jackpot numbers. So it's 0, 21, and the other jackpot number is 26. You see the straight ups. So you've got those split bets. Then you've got 26, 21, and 0 that are jackpot numbers. A $22 bet will give us $14 profit on the splits. Okay. Oh, I thought that was going to go into 21. So obviously, you see, it returned $36. $22 returns 36. So it's only $14 profit, but you're covering essentially half of the board. If you were to put $22 on black, you would receive $22 profit, wouldn't you? So you do reduce the profits on the other numbers, but hopefully you hit some jackpots. We've hit 2 jackpots already. That is why this score is absolutely huge so far. $146. We're only 7 spins in. If you watch the qualifying rounds of this strategy, where's that going? No, we just missed it. The qualifying rounds of this strategy, it got off to a terrible, terrible start. It was like $300 down. Somehow it came back and ended up obviously making it into the knockout stages. So you have to be a bit patient with this, but you have to hit some jackpot numbers for it to do well. I'm glad we've hit some jackpot numbers because I was a bit nervous. Within 20 spins, I could start at slice 1, never hit a jackpot number, and just basically be on slice 1 forever. So the rule is hit a jackpot number, move over to the next slice. Where am I? I'm on slice 1, aren't I? So let's remind ourselves where we want this ball to be landing. Let's repeat the bet. Add a unit on our slice 1. So we want to be from 22 all the way around here to 34. So we want to be near 0. And ideally, 0, 26, or 21. That'll be our jackpot, and we move over. Maybe I didn't explain, but maybe it was obvious to a lot of you. If you do hit a jackpot number, you move over and reset. You don't come down a level. That was right next to a jackpot number. We'll take the win. We are going to come down a level. So we were on 66. We're going to come down to 44. So, for example, here, I think this was an $88 bet. We hit our jackpot number. We switch over, but we don't go to a $66 bet. We switch over and reset. We're halfway through. We've won 5, lost 5. We are slight favourite to win. So in this 20 spins, we can expect to win 10, lose 10. Maybe win 11. Maybe win 11, lose 9. Probability-wise. Okay, that was a $44 bet. We're going to a $22 bet. Let's have a look at those stats. So we were on 146, and now we're on 150. With that progression, so on a loser, increase, on a loser, increase, on a winner, decrease, on a winner, decrease, it put us $4 in profit. We lost 2, we won 2. The beauty of the D'Alembert system. A lot of strategies within this tournament have used the D'Alembert, and for good reason, because the D'Alembert is fantastic. Hence why a lot of them have got big scores. Obviously not a guaranteed way to win, but yeah, most smart strategies do consider a D'Alembert style. Now the next one, Battleships, doesn't do a D'Alembert. It does the Fibonacci sequence, which is also a really clever, really smart system. Much more aggressive. You'll find out when we do the Battleships, we don't have that many losers in us. And what could happen with the Battleships, which I'm a bit nervous about, is we could have a good score. That's a jackpot. We're going to move over. I'll tell you, I'll finish that in a minute. This score's huge. So go over to slice 2. Yeah, the problem with the Fibonacci sequence, doing it tournament style where we have 20 spins and then we stop, we could be on a really good score, but then towards the end, our bets escalate and escalate as it does with the Fibonacci sequence. So if we lose 5 bets in a row, our bet is 104. So you could be on a really good score and then miss, and you've obviously lost a fair amount of money without the chance to recover. You'll see what I mean when we play the battleships. Let's repeat that and add a unit. It's just happened again. We're on slice 2, and our winning numbers start from 6 and go around to 9. We were right next door then. So we have hit 3 jackpot numbers in 20 spins. I mean, we've not even done 20 spins. Mathematically speaking, because we've got 3 jackpot numbers, let's just add this unit. It should, in 37 spins, we should hit 3 jackpot numbers. We're 15 spins in and we've already hit 3 jackpot numbers. Battleships next. I know a lot of you guys like the battleships. I like battleships. Think it's a fun, interesting way to play. Got a great progression. Can it beat this score? Well, we'll find out. It got off to a really good high, $214, but obviously it depends what it finishes on. That looks like a winner. Okay, come down to $44 bet. There we go. There's our $44 bet. Yeah, these two strategies finished on exactly the same score in 37 spins. So it could be a close one within 20 spins. I think they're both aggressive enough to make some good amount of money. I would say this one is slightly safer because of the D'Alembert system. That's a loser. I think you have more than 8 progressions with this. Repeat, add a unit. Because you're adding $22 each time you lose, but also you cover 19 numbers. When we do the battleships, we're only covering 13 numbers, but our progressions get more and more aggressive. That's what you have to do with the Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence is one of those where if you don't go bust, you do really well, which might sound obvious. Okay, we're going to go back to a $44 bet. What's that? Yeah, that's 66. $44 on the table. We've only got 2 spins left. I have to remind myself of these 20 spin sessions. So the highest it got to was 214. Right, last spin, and it's a $66 bet. Now, obviously, these strategies, this tournament, sorry, is a bit of fun. So you have to take the scores with a bit of pinch of salt, remembering that this last spin could make all the difference. Because we're at $144 in profit, but if we lose this last spin, we'll only be $78 in profit. But that's the point. 20 spins, fast, in, out. Do we win? Do we lose? That looks like a loser. Yeah. So unfortunately, it didn't finish great. Interestingly enough, we hit 10 wins, 10 losses, which I said we should expect. So slice 2, you got off to a great start. You got up to $200, but you only finished on 78. I will go deposit that $78 into the vault. We'll come back and we'll do battleships and see if it can beat $78. Stay with me. Okay, time for battleships. Actually, I'm going to get the bet on straight away and talk you through how this looks. I've reset my stats. We did have $1,000 in the bank, but obviously I've just put $13 on the table. So the battleships, 13 numbers, and we have 4 different battleships. We start on battleship 1, and we progress with our Fibonacci sequence. When we hit, we move to Battleship 2. When we hit, we move to Battleship 3. So we are going up the Battleship, we are going up the Fibonacci sequence on every loser, which you will see can get quite aggressive. So the Fibonacci sequence, a reminder, most of you guys will know this, but anybody new to the channel or unfamiliar with the Fibonacci sequence goes 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. What that basically does is adds the last two numbers together. Now, what most people, not most people, but what a fair amount of people do is they just go 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. You have to use that second one. You don't have to, but I'd recommend that you do. We've hit that, and we're going to move over to slice 2. Slice 2. Battleship 2, excuse me. I'm still, my head's in the slice game. So now Battleship number 2 looks like this. You've got 12 numbers covered and the 0. Every battleship works like this. 12 numbers covered and the 0. Then the next one from 20, it's not from 20 to 36, but it's the board. You'll see. Hopefully you'll see we don't go bust. And the 0. 12 numbers, 12 regular numbers next to each other on the board and the 0. We've got that. Now you'll see what Battleship 3 looks like. Oh my god, I've got slice 1, I've got slice 2, Battleship 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to remember where I'm at. Right, Battleship 3 looks like this. Like I was trying to explain. 12 numbers next to each other on the board and the 0. So people familiar with the channel will know that the Fibonacci neighbors is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, roulette strategy, covering 13 numbers, doing the Fibonacci sequence. Very common for people to do dozens Fibonacci sequence. Obviously, that's very easy to bet on. Repeat, not add a unit. We go in 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're not going 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so the dozens or the columns just makes it so much easier to do. Probably cheaper to do because you can just do a $5 bet on the first dozen, for example. Whereas here, we're covering 13 numbers, but $1 each. But with 13 numbers following the Fibonacci sequence, the Fibonacci sequence still works. You still make a profit when you eventually hit a winner. You obviously make a little bit less profit because you're covering 13 numbers instead of 12. Right, let's go up this progression. Repeat. Add a unit. So now we've got $2 on each number for a total bet of 26. We've gone 1, missed. 1, missed. Now we're on 2. Next we'll go 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. I think we can only get to 21. That's 21 on each number. So that's 21 times 13. Hopefully we win. We go to Battleship 4. Nope. It's in between two winners. All right, repeat. And add a unit. So now we're on 3. Like I said, Fibonacci sequence, fantastic, but aggressive. It survived and did very well in 37 spins. Can it survive and do very well in 20 spins? You'd think yes, because if it did it in 37, it should do it in 20. Ah, no, we missed that. All right. Repeat. Add a unit. Oh, add 2 units, sorry. So it's not a D'Alembert system. The start looks like it, because obviously go 2 to 3, but we're going 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So the next one after this is 8, which is a $104 total bet. So I have to be pretty quick getting these bets on to make sure that I've got enough on. I almost messed that up and just added a unit. To do with hitting this. Again, in between two winning numbers. Right, so this is going to 8. So we repeat and get that to 8. Like I said, $104 bet. Battleship number 3 has us stuck. If we miss this, we've only got 2 more, and then it might be home time, or we won't fully be able to complete our progression. Boy, I don't like it when it does that. Okay, we got it. Reset, move to battleship number 4. And you see, this is the beauty of the Fibonacci sequence. Our session profit was 33. We went on a massive losing streak, followed the Fibonacci sequence, and now we're at 61. So, like I said, if this doesn't go bust, it does very well. We're almost after this, we'll be halfway there. Oh, that wanted to get into 33, but it didn't let it. Okay. Remember, just repeat. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So after this, we'll go through to our semi-finals, and then we will have our final. Remember, $1,000 prize for the winner. I'm also waiting for something from Vamps the Vampire, which I think will be great for the community to understand how all the strategies did compared to each other, like not just in a... Because obviously I'm just doing one session, that's your score, we move on. Let's just repeat that and add a unit. Vamps the Vampire is working on something to show what score each strategy would have got in all the sessions, if that makes sense. A job that I would not be wanting to do. A lot of it's very technical. Well, I think it's very technical. It might be easy for him, but definitely time consuming. So you have to give him a shout out when we've got that data. Give him a big thumbs up. Oh, for some reason I thought 34 worked, but it does not. Right, we're going to 3. If we lose this, we go to 5. This is definitely a fun way to play. You have to save your bets. Both of these strategies, you have to save the bets. Slice 1 and slice 2, you definitely have to save the bets. Come on. Right in between 2 winners. Does that always happen? I guess. Repeat this, and we're going to 5. It's like a game within a game, this, isn't it? Battleships, hit those numbers, try and hit another battleship. We are on the unlucky side. We have 1/3 of the board covered, or actually just a little bit more than 1/3 of the board covered. So we would expect our losses to be twice as many as our wins. So we're only slightly unlucky. Right, looks like we're going to go to that $8 on each. $104 bet. This is where last time we hit it and we won. Look at those stats, though. We are obviously going to increase, aren't we? We were $123 down, then we hit our $8 bet. We're now $95 down. Hopefully we hit this $8 bet. Like I said, doesn't have that many. Well, it's only got 2 left if this misses. Zeros. Oh, 26 works. 26 works. We got it. Right, we're $89 in profit. We're going back to Battleship 1. With this, every single Battleship 0 is a winner. So I just wasn't looking at the board, I was looking at the wheel, and I just wanted 0 to go in because I know that's always a winner. Yeah, so this one, I mean, it's making money, but it is obviously more aggressive. You take some big dips. If you hit, fantastic. If you don't, you just go straight into a hole.
This number is high out from the boys in section and third count. My congratulations. Thank you for playing best at opening. Welcome to join us. And I wish you luck in the following round.
Repeat the bet. I'm just laughing to myself because if that was the last spin, this would have finished on 76 and the last one finished on 78, didn't it? This is, unfortunately, and there's no real way about this with this roulette tournament, this is just going to depend on how it finishes. Like if it finishes on a winner, then it's going to be through to the next stage. If it loses the last couple of spins, then it's not. Right. We are on Battleship 2 now. I need to stop saying slice. Battleship 2. We are $99 in profit with 3 spins left. The problem it's got, it's not favourite to win. It should lose more than it wins. And it just needs to hang on to be $78 or higher. So I think one winner in the next 3, it's through. If it loses all 3, it's not through. I think.
Number is 100. Repeat second time and last time played on slow and others off in the refund section. This is one of the hot numbers.
We're going to repeat the bet. Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing.
So there's 2 spins left. If it wins one of them, it's going to be through to the next stage. If it loses both of them, then Lucky Mum goes through with Slice 2. Again, these strategies have been neck and neck. They finished on exactly the same score in the qualifying rounds, remember? Right, here we go. I did say that it's going to come down to the last spin with this strategy. So we are increasing our bet. Just make sure I'm right. So we lost. We're on 1. We didn't increase. We lost that. And now we increase. It will finish in the profit, which is obviously nice. Whoever goes through, by the way, Baseball Extravaganza and Lucky Mum, I do like both of these. I think they deserve to be in the knockout stages. Different, interesting, good, clever progressions. All comes down to this last spin to see who gets through to the next stage. Oh, I missed it. 6 was right next door. I mean, that's good for Lucky Mum, bad for Baseball Extravaganza. Unfortunately, I'm not carrying on with the progression. We've had 5 wins, 15 losses, so on the unlucky side for sure, but it's still made $47 profit. Thank you very much to both of you. Lucky Mum Slice 2, you're going through to the next round. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow with this tournament, and I'll see you in the next video.